Today in our class we will discuss about tropical monsoon climatic region. Okay, so let's start. First we will discuss about the locations of tropical monsoon climatic region. It's located between 8 degree to 30 degree north and south latitude on the eastern part of the continent, and here the region included like south and southeastern part of Asia. Here included India, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Cambodia, Thailand, South China. Okay, and southeastern part of North America, here included Florida and Mexico, and the northeastern part of South America and part of eastern coast part of Brazil, and the southeastern part of Africa, here included the eastern Ethiopia and Madagascar, and the northeastern coast of Australia, here included Queensland and coastal part of Northern Territory. Beside this, and there are the many countries where we see this monsoon type of climate, like China, Japan, Korea and Guinea coast of Africa. Now we will discuss about the climate. Okay, you know the word monsoon is derived from the Arabic word mausim, which is meaning is season. Okay, the monsoon wind is a seasonal wind, and here it's have lots of characteristics. Like number one, the monsoon wind change their directions according to the season, and number two, the summer's monsoon bring rains as they come from the sea. Okay, but winter monsoon remain rainless. Number three, summer are too hot and wet, but the winter are dry. Okay, winter are dry and wetless. Okay, and the summer temperature range is 27 degrees centigrade to 32 degrees centigrade, and winter temperature is like 13 degrees centigrade to 22 degrees centigrade. Okay, and the rainfall takes place in the later half of summer, and the total rainfall, average rainfall is between 100 to 200 centimeter. Okay, here in tropical climatic regions we see four main season, like dry season. Dry seasons is that means winter seasons is started from November to February. Okay, its average temperature is like 8 degrees centigrade to 18 degrees centigrade, and as the sun moves toward the south, the landmass in the north receives slanting ray of the sun, so that's why we feel their winter season. But in the southern hemisphere we feel the summer season in this time. Okay, and in the northern hemisphere this time winds are dry, so that's why there is a no rainfall in this region. And here in some place where the dry wind cross the sea, like as the northeastern monsoon wind cross the Bay of Bengal, they collect moisture and give rain some places, like in Coromandel coast of Tamil Nadu, in India, Andaman Nicobar Island, Sri Lanka receive rainfall due to the northeast monsoon. Okay, when it's crossing of Bay of Bengal, and in the northwestern part of India and in some part of Pakistan, snowfall takes place due to the western disturbance and originated in the Mediterranean Sea. So here we see that few places getting rainfall in the winter season, so that's why these places are getting twice rainfall in a year, one in a winter season and one in a monsoon seasons. Okay, number two, warm summer climate. This is start from March to early June, and its average temperature is 27 degree to 32 degree centigrade, and maximum temperature is like 38 degree centigrade to 48 degree centigrade during the midsummer, that means in May and June. Okay, and this time the sun ray fall vertical over the Tropic of Cancer, so that's why here is temperature become increases. Okay, so low pressure center develops over the landmass, and hence that's why wind blow from the sea and bring the rainfall in India, Bangladesh and Myanmar during this summer season. After that summer season, monsoon rainy season started. It started from the June to September, and here the temperature is like 20 degree centigrade to 30 degree centigrade, and the southwest monsoon wind originated in the Indian Oceans and blow towards the India. And in Indian Ocean there is a two branches, Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal. In the two branches there is a low pressure created when the in the land masses, in the land region, low pressure created. Then from these two branches, Arabian branches and the Bay of Bengal branches, they entered the landmass of India, being attracted by the low pressure through the created around the Tropic of Cancer during the summer. Okay, so there is a rainfall in India from these two branches of the monsoon. One is southeast monsoon, one is southeast, and one is southwest monsoon. Okay. From this monsoon, India gets 200 to 300 rainfall. And here you have to remember this one, Mausindra near Cherrapunji of this region record the world highest rainfall. Okay. Acha. Next is autumn season. Autumn seasons is extend from the end of September to October, and the temperature is now getting high again, and high pressure getting low again, and high pressure area developed over the land, and wind blow from the land toward the sea. So this time the monsoon is called returning monsoon. Okay, and sometimes they create depressions in the Bay of Bengal, and that's why the causing rainfall or the thunderstorm near the coastal regions. Okay. Now we will discuss about the natural vegetations of the tropical monsoon climatic region. You know, there are so many types of natural vegetations in this climatic regions due to the distributions of rainfall. Okay, here we differ many regions with their amount of rainfall. Like the regions with the 200 above 200 centimeter rainfall, in this region we see evergreen type of plant like sishu, ebony, mahogany, rubber, gordon, bamboo type of. And next when they get a moderate type of rainfalls like 100 to 200 centimeter, there that time we see deciduous forest type. This is the maximum forest we see in the monsoonal country. Okay, here the most important plants are like sal, teak, polas, mohua, cerise, bamboo and cane. Okay. And third one is like little rainfall from 50 to 100 centimeter. Here we see different bruces, acacia, tall grasses. Okay, and next where we in the region where we see the low and the scanty rainfalls, there we see cactus or the thorny types of plant. And last one, the coastal margin grow the plenty of coconut and plum tree, or the tidal creeks delta region we see mangrove forest. Okay, now we will discuss about wildlife. Okay, in tropical monsoon climatic region, in this region we also see varieties of the herbivorous animals like deer, rhinos, elephant, bison, and carnivorous animals like tiger, bear, lion. And also we see different types of birds, snakes, lizards, etc. Here tiger of Sundarban and rhinos of Assam jungle are famous in the world. Okay.
Tropical monsoon forests. These forests are found in India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Myanmar, South China, Thailand, the Philippines, Southeast USA, East Africa, New Zealand, etc. Characteristics. In these areas, vegetation is affected by the seasonal contrast of temperature and rainfall. Trees shed their leaves in the dry season to conserve water and pick up new leaves in the rainy season. These forests are not very dense and the trees are of medium height. Teak is an important commercial timber. Other important species of trees are sal, deodar, rosewood, bamboo, sandalwood, acacia and eucalyptus. The native animals of these areas are the tigers, elephants, leopards, bears, rhinoceros, and a variety of snakes. Lions are found in the Gir forests of Gujarat.
Now we discuss about the socio-economic environment and lifestyle. Okay, the tropical monsoon climatic region is densely populated region because of their favorable climate and the favorable for everything like agriculture, transport system, everything. So here the important human activities is like number one, agriculture. Agriculture is practiced on the subsistence basis. Okay, so only on the help of the irrigation system, high yielding varieties crops, modern machineries, pesticides, chemicals, etc. Okay, as a result we see the varieties of crop. We see there like we see rice, wheat, bajra, jowar, ragi, different types of sugar cane, cotton, jute, tobacco, tea, coffee, oil seeds, and different types of fruits and cash crop like jute, cotton, coffee, tobacco is also grow there. Okay, different type of pulses is also see there. Now we will see the collections of the forest product. Here so many forest product collected from the forest, like timber is the main product we collect from this tropical monsoonal forest, and also we collect medicinal plant, dye, lac, resin, and other products also. Okay, now our next point is collections of minerals. The monsoon regions is rich in minerals and mining is an important occupations of the people of this region. So here so many types of minerals found like coal, iron ore, limestone, dolomite, manganese, bauxite, mica, uranium, and in the San Plateau of Myanmar is also noted for tin, tungsten, lead, zinc, copper, and minerals, oil, and natural gas. Okay, next point is modern industries. Due to this development of agricultural field, mines, and the forest product, so there is a lots of raw materials is there. So because of the availability of raw materials and proper climate and the favorable conditions, here the so many big or large scale industries is developed, like the cotton textile industry, jute textile industry, iron and steel industry, sugar industry, engineering industry. Okay, and now we discuss about the future prospects, okay, of tropical monsoonal climatic regions. Here we see well developed network of roadway, railway, waterway, airway, and so there is a proper too much human settlement is there. So this region is well populated. Okay, some of the most densely populated town and cities of the world are located in the monsoonal climatic regions, like Mumbai, Kolkata, Delhi, Chennai of India, Dhaka of Bangladesh, Yangon of Myanmar, Bangkok of Thailand, Hanoi of Vietnam is a very important town or the city which is very densely populated regions. Okay. Thank you everyone. I hope you understood. If you have any queries, please let me know. Thank you.